It's a pain when your car gets a flat tyre, but have you ever considered the impact on the construction industry when something like this gets a puncture? We've come to Poundbury in Dorset, site for a major new housing development by Morrish Builders. This project will take 25 years to complete, and it will result in the creation of 1,500 new homes. Now, on sites like this, there is the constant risk of a puncture, and it can be very costly indeed. Whilst the actual repair typically costs less than £100, still bad enough, the true cost is much higher. The days of climbing ladders whilst laden with tools or materials on site are long gone. Health and safety requirements mean that machines called telehandlers do all the heavy moving. But what happens if a telehandler gets a puncture?
When a telehandler gets a puncture, materials can't be moved, labour stops, the project temporarily stops, and that can take anything up to 3 hours depending on the workload of the tyre company. The longer the downtime, it's very costly to us. At present, I've got approximately 40 to 45 men on site. If they can't be served through bricks, mortar, depending on obviously the length of the downtime, then they'll just come down the site and move on, either come back tomorrow or could go elsewhere. Delays mean we can't meet deadlines and in turn affects cash flow.
The owner of the machine and the tyre sellers are the only people who like punctures because they're a source of revenue for them. But for every pound they make, the developer and self-employed tradesman can lose much more. There are no official figures on the number of punctures suffered on building sites in the UK. In fact, there's no data on the number of building sites in the UK. All we know is the total number of houses built and the figures from Poundbury, which we have to assume is typical of sites across the country. So let's do the maths. We do know that approximately 150,000 homes were built in the UK in 2014. Here in Poundbury, punctures run at the rate of about 1 every 2 houses built. So if there's a similar trend across the country, that would be some 75,000 site punctures per year, each costing a repair of say £80, £6 million in total. That figure just scratches the surface. If we take the average loss of production as say £500 per incident, a staggering £3 billion per year could be saved. Of course, we've made some assumptions there, but don't forget we've only looked at one type of vehicle, a telehandler. Overall, industry savings could potentially be mind-boggling.
Well, there are 1,500 telehandlers in the UK on all building sites, and to fit OCO to the 4 wheels of a telehandler costs approximately £200. Therefore, to put OCO in all telehandlers in the UK would cost £300,000, whereas the estimated puncture repair cost is £3 billion. The main limitation of OCO is that it will not seal a hole in the sidewall. But the product has been tested by major construction companies for, say, a period of 6 weeks on a building site, and it has repaired 95% of their punctures. So you could say that OCO has the power of proven puncture protection.
So why wouldn't you fit OCO to your construction vehicles? More to the point, why isn't OCO fitted to all vehicles when they're new?